Hello, welcome to another Blender movie by me, Geisel'sGuy65. I'm just gonna do this one today to re-intro myself. I haven't been on in a while, I've just been caught up in busy things. Kinda gotten away from Blender, but I hope to get back into it now and get you guys some more tutorials. So today I'm not doing a tutorial, but I'm gonna show you themes. So load up Blender and get started. I have Blender 2.48 on my laptop, and that's what we'll be doing this on. It might work for previous ones, I'm not sure. So, as you see, it does not look like a normal Blender screen. It's called a theme, or I guess you could call it layouts or colors or skins. What you do is pull down the info tab or open it up in a different bar. So pull that down. There we go. Working on Slow Vista laptop. Alright. So there's a themes button over here, you click that. And you see, well, you'll probably see something that says default or rounded. The main or normal default skin is that one, and looks like that. It also comes with a secondary one called rounded. Looks similar but darker and has a different look to it, feel. And then what you also can do is you can add your own and then customize them. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, it's actually pretty easy. All you do is you select which tab you're going to edit. So this is a 3D view, or yeah, 3D view. And for all other ones, you just have to open up one of these, and it shows you the name of the one you want to use. So say I want to change the background, you go for the 3D view, choose the background, and you pick the color. Or you can use the sliders to adjust it to certain colors you want. And you can hold up to 2 colors at once, kind of like in Paint or Paint.net, whatever you have, maybe GIMP, Photoshop. That would be like your right-click color. So you choose what you want to edit, background, find a color, and let's make the background red. Not too strong though. So give it a second and it should turn red. And then maybe you want those lines black, you go over here. It's like a sub-tab. You pick first your you pick your screen that you want to edit, and you pick certain pieces of it. Maybe like the text in it, the text that's highlighted, the background, the grids, the wire lamps. Just depends on which screen you want to adjust. So now I should make those wires black. So say I messed up, I didn't like that. I could also go in here, this would be my right click. I choose a secondary color, and I could paste it. Maybe green. Only green is the secondary color. I didn't want black, so I feel like changing it. And all I do is paste, and you'll see that they change color slightly. And if you want to put something over here to there, vice versa, you just do copy color. So maybe I want blue or purple over in there. Just copy. So copies from whatever over there over into there. And now I'll quickly go through other through the other tabs. So we got backgrounds, that's just be your main color in the back. You usually have a grid, and you should usually have text. Those are the three most common ones I've found so far. Others are like lamp, because this is where all your stuff's gonna be. You can change the color of your lamp. When you have objects, what your selected object's outline gonna look like, or active outline, like when you right click it, it'll turn orange or yellow. And then, other than 3D view, we can also change things such as other interfaces, or what was down here would be the button tabs. So let's go into the button tabs. The IU and buttons would also alters those. And everything's pretty well categorized, so it's not too hard to find what you need and how to change it. Certain things you can even change the transparency, like the menus that pop up, by holding these. See that it's semi-transparent. So we're going to alter the button window. So first pull up the button menu, and well, you should already have it, but buttons window. Say I want to change the background of that. I'll make it pink. Or I want to change the header, which is this bar. I want it, I don't know, green. Got a really tacky color scheme going on here. Kind of fits Easter, we just went through that. Alright, so you got your headers, and then maybe you want to change text, you can do that. And then for like the IU and buttons, you can go into there. And then the menus I just mentioned, you can change stuff in there. Once again, you can change headers, backgrounds. Some of the things it's hard to tell what's what, so you just gotta mess around, get used to it. The draw type, that's a useful thing. See, everything's rounded, hence the name. We can get shaded like in the default. Minimal. And then old school. Alright, so now we got that. And then, say you want to open up like this every time. And close that for now. You can pretty much change the color of anything from selected items to bars, transparency. But now to make it your default, say you don't want this to be your default, like startup, you don't want a cube, you could just delete this, make Suzanne, have a full project startup. Let's make a couple objects. I'm going to time lapse this. I'm almost out of time, so just a minute. Alright, so I got my basic setup, or whatever you would want, and you want that to be your default or your startup to make it look like that. So you go down here, save default settings, or control U. So now whenever you start it up, it'll look like that. It's your default setting. Now if you close it, reopen it, should look something like that. Now the monkey and all that stuff, it won't be saved under that theme. You can save themes under certain names. Those are just the colors and editing of the windows. But if you do the save default settings, that saves everything. The theme, the objects, Python, scripting, everything. So now you see that's how you make your own themes and startups.